My suspicion is it's the pool. Aha! That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. Came from the floor, but she's on the 3rd floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong? What? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. He was walking the stairs. He headed further into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. Haha. What is it now? Huh? Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Hey, it's Hifumi. Uh-huh. What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. We have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Why don't we split into 2 groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well. Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya. We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Hey, you guys, be careful. My god, could you imagine running up and down so often? It's in the nurse's office. Let's go. He stormed in the nurse's office and greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Everything was covered in red. And in the center of all this red was Hifumi?
No!
It looks like something very bad has happened. That is a big oof. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. Since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us. And look at that. And Celeste said that she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, 1 strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt that suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. And whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now we have to tell the others. You're right. Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. Tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling for what I had just been through. Everyone else is on the 3rd floor. Have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? He ran off, going further down the hallway. To the back of the hallway. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence is coming from over there in the back. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The 2nd nightmare of the day that was waiting to greet me. There, in the pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. Double murder!
Danganronpa.
Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, They weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have come to face every day, but still. Why is this happening? Toko? Don't tell me Toko, too. Nah, she's just unconscious. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is on Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? Tried everything, get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. Another hammer. Now it's just a hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too? But why is it just a hammer 4, huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 3. What happened to number 4? Ah! What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead, too. What? Hifumi's been killed? Yep. Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byaku, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we ran out of the physics lab... Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone went back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. Reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute, and then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First, there were 2 murders. Now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too. So, one of those 2 is not actually dead. And they killed the other one to try to frame it on somebody else. That's my guess. Can't be. Can't be.
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot she's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime. You didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
So she is still unconscious. Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? Annoying little insect clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting! Right now, we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happened to Token, I'll never forgive you. Huh. And everybody runs back up the stairs. How many times did they run up and down 3 flights of stairs? Like, Jesus Christ. And when we got there... Toko! But the body is gone. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which had been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now is what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. So the question that she was in the dining hall with us. So, you seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all. Well, anyways, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people. As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule, I'd mince ya. Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that the fish paste can also refer to shellfish like crabs and shrimp? Thank you. Indeed. So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then.
Very well, let us split up and begin searching. There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that, I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you need anything. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. It'd be funny if somebody had just shoved the body up in there. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious where his body went. The gurney is missing. Disappeared, leaving nothing but, I didn't see what the last part said. Bloodstain. Is this a tarp? Yes, you should get the whole thing. You should get everything. It's a very good series so far, and I'm honestly looking forward to moving on, so if it's on sale, grab it. It's definitely worth it. Where could the 2 bodies have disappeared to? I don't know, Hina.
damn.
We need to search for the bodies that disappeared. What happens after that? Who knows? Huh? The door must be locked. Make her break it down.
Damn.
Clearly something's in here. Open the fucking door for us. No? Okay. Fine. That's suspicious and everything, but will anybody do anything? Nah. It's a locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. What? That is the dumbest reasoning. Open the fucking locker. You're looking for 2 missing dead... Oh my god. Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's body had both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? I literally told you to go in there, but no, nobody would listen. Are their bodies here somewhere? Ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... The 2 bodies had disappeared right there! The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Just hand it over already. And make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Oh then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit. Hold on, how can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible!
Dead, gone forever. They are never coming back. Awful, this is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheek. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't.
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like
He's
the tail.
very large in this picture. Like,
Hey,
comically large.
who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu.
Hero. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. And death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakuri. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is closed. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
Is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but go through with this. To make sure everyone survives, I just have to do it. Investigate. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less info this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know much more about what happened in the Monokuma file code anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice! An accomplice! What are you doing here?
Monokuma appeared!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
I'm talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
Are you saying nobody worked together this time either? Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
We only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one who turned blackened, who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person?
well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the battle between all of you and the blackened. Technically, that means the accomplice could have murdered the others, but because that they were, they didn't put the plan into action or did anything. I think Kyoko did it, but made, Hifumi murder everybody. I think that's my guess. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However.
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible, but for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. I'm offended. Kya? You. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Ugh. You there, milk sack swimming girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. When the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to remove Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. It's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again. Hina, I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. Whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. You know what time it is, guys? It's 10 o'clock. And I'm done for the evening. So y'all have to wait till next week to get this investigation underway. And figure out who the murderer is and everything. So, yes. For those of you who care, tomorrow is Friday. More Borderlands 3 sequel. Saturday, we'll be starting Final Fantasy IX. Sunday, maybe I will stream something special because I need money. And I will do something weird, like a meme stream of some sort while I play video games anyway. I don't know. I haven't figured any of that out yet. Plus, I don't know if I have the timing right for it. I don't know. I can let anybody know who actually cares about that once I figure that out. And then next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Borderlands the pre-sequel / Tales from the Borderlands / Danganronpa. Wednesday, Dragon Quest V. Saturday, Final Fantasy IX. That's the upcoming future. Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, stay funky, people.